Productions. Hi everybody. This is your one of the main hosts. Sadly, not everybody from the last episode is here, and also we haven't done one of these in like 2 months because well, simply based at school and all that. So we've been, I would say, fairly busy. Wouldn't you guys kind of agree?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay, bro.
All right, well, shut up, Omar. Okay, shut up.
Shut the fuck up,
Well, we
Omar.
got a little negative Nancy over here, so I don't trust him. Anyway, we're just gonna genuinely, I don't know how long this podcast is gonna run. We don't know if it's gonna be as long as the other one, but I guess we'll what's the saying? We'll cross that bridge when it gets there. But
Yeah.
I'm your host Jalen. I am joined with other members, Omar and Hugo.
You go.
And also,
Or
who's
basically
Mike?
juice.
Who's Mike? Yeah, Juice. But I'll go my YouTube channel name, Superhero Cop, which will after this episode is already posted, and once I'm go through it, I'll link my channel if you guys want to check it out. But why are you so windy? Why is it so windy? Why is it windy? Are you outside?
Oh my
We
god.
can hear you.
Omar, do you have your share settings off then? Omar, you're gonna have to go check, brother.
Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties on our. Well, hey, not our end, not our end, but we have one of the hosts, Omar. His is a little bit messy. His is a little bit messy. So listen, everybody, listen, bear with us. We're a little
Go, Omar, go on your audio sharing settings, bro. Jalen, Omar, they can hear me, correct? Right? I don't know. Go check your audio settings.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Check your
All
audio.
right, boys. Well, all right, lads and lads. We're gonna we're gonna have to restart our intro as soon as our dumbass friend Omar got everything set.
Fucking comes back. Jeez, fuck.
Exactly, bro.
Like, bro, there's always gotta go something wrong with us, bro.
I know, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, and also, just a little warning, just a little warning. My fucking stupid cat is in heat right now, so if you hear her whining in the back, I'll try to scoot her out of the basement. Or I don't.
Oh my god, Omar.
If this is it, bro. If that was that simple, yeah, I can hear you. But can the stream hear you?
Can the stream hear you though? Okay.
Okay.
I don't know, dude.
Can you guys hear me now? Hello?
Yeah. Here you go.
I'm gonna check. I'm going to check.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. You can, let's go.
Okay.
All right, good.
All
All
right,
right, good.
Jalen, would you like to restart the
Like
intro
nothing
for
ever
us?
happened.
All right,
Nothing ever happened.
all right, bro, all right. Listen, we are horrible at these intros. We are horrible at these intros, and it's not my fault. It's just that I got some stupid ass friends with me. All right,
Hey, who you calling
restart.
stupid, bro?
Oh my god.
Shut up. I'm Captain America. I don't want to hear it. Well, we'll also get to that part a little bit later. But yeah, I'm your host. I've said before, Jalen, or otherwise Superhero Cop. It's gonna be description obviously later on
Damn,
after
you
this has
lagging really
already
heavy.
been. I am.
Yeah, you was like lagging. You're gonna have to re-roll that shit again.
You're not
Please tell
joking,
me you're
right, Omar?
joking.
No, like if you check the stream, you were like kind of like lagging in and out.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. Good. All right, yeah. Anyway, I'm Jalen. This is Omar. This is Juice. Welcome to the Lot Podcast. And here we go. So, what would you guys want to talk about first?
All right. First things off, Jalen. I mean, you were talking
Hmm.
about the Falcon and Winter Soldier like a couple hours ago. What do you think of the
Listen,
final
hey,
episode?
good, good ass fucking episode, and the fact of oh, by the way, spoiler warning for people who haven't seen it. But all right, if you don't care about spoilers or if you don't want to be spoiled,
Wait, I haven't seen it.
don't watch this right now. Well, you don't even care about spoilers. You already told you like five things that happened, and then you didn't even care. So, all right. So
Wow.
basically, finally, Sam, aka the Falcon, accepts his role as Captain America, and it's truly, honestly, like it was it was a really good finale. I felt some things could have been better, touched on, maybe
All right, go on to
mentioned.
the next topic.
I'm not done talking about it. Anyway,
You're a dickhead, bro.
right,
You're
bro.
a dickhead.
Don't make
Oh
me get to
shit.
exposing on you, bro. After what you sent me, bro, I don't make me get to exposing on you.
What did I send you?
You know what you sent. Anyway,
What?
you know what you sent. I don't need to say it.
Your titty
Anyway,
pics?
back to yeah. I want me to send some more, but back to it. Honestly, I think it was a really good finale. I liked last week's episode a little bit more. You know what I mean, Juice? I liked it a
Yeah, yeah,
little bit
yeah.
more. I felt like this was a really good finish, and it set up a lot of stuff. For instance, obviously, a new Captain America,
Yep.
and the fact that they just confirmed Captain America 4.
Mm.
So with Sam Wilson as Captain America, I'm highly excited for what the future of what the future of this character is and what
Oh yeah.
they're gonna do with him. What's your thoughts, Juice? Let's get your thoughts.
All right. So my thoughts are, like you said, yes, it was a really good episode, and they could have put more stuff in it. Is the new suit fantastic? Love the white, the
Awesome,
black, the red, the black. What? The blue.
blue,
I'm retarded. But yeah,
very comic book accurate too.
yeah, almost, yeah. It's really nice. They did put out some really good messages out there about, well, you know, and then, well, not to be racial or anything, Jalen, since you are,
Well,
you
no,
know.
well, no. Listen, no. The show is very political, so don't be afraid to step into that because that's the whole point of the show. Obviously, that's
All
gonna
right,
be a
yeah,
big part
and
of
they mentioned
Sam being
how,
Captain America moving forward. So,
yeah. So,
so move
but
forward. It's okay. That's okay.
okay, okay. So before, so as I was saying, yeah, yeah, the first Black Captain America, I absolutely love that. That's really nice, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait to
Because
see
nobody cares
what
about your
the.
opinion.
All right.
Okay, okay.
I'm,
See, we can't do. See, this is why we can't do a podcast with him. I wish your audio would cut out.
I'm just playing though. Oh my god.
You're just mad that he wasn't Mexican, bro.
I never said that.
Bro, we're just mad he wasn't dumb Mexican.
Right. Anyway,
Alright, go on, Hero, my
before
bad, bro.
before fucking rude ass
Abruptly
fucking
interrupted
host.
by dumbass Omar. We're gonna figure out his fucking audio settings. As I was saying, cannot wait to see what the
Right.
future holds for
Audio boy, chicken wing man.
yeah, cannot wait to see what the future holds for Captain America, or the way I would prefer to
I'm
say
what they
Captain
call
Falcon.
funny man.
All right, Omar.
Nah. It's Captain America. Motherfucker, that's the dumbass name, Captain Falcon, bro. Nah.
Captain
I
Captain
Falcon.
know.
America. I know. So when that reporter was like, "Are you Captain Falcon now?" I'm like, "Shut the what? You know how dumb that sounds."
oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Dumb.
Oh my
Who
goodness.
says that? You're Captain Falcon now? Oh, if I was Sam, I would have slapped her.
Just Paul your be like, bitch, no.
Oh,
Who are you speaking to?
who are you speaking to,
Who
white
said
lady? I'm Captain America.
who said you can call me Captain Falcon?
Who said you can call me Captain Falcon? All right, moving on to what do you get? What else do you What else do you guys want to talk about, Omar? Me and Juice kind of mentioned some things, so
All
your
right,
turn.
Let's
Jalen.
talk. I got a good topic.
All right, all right. Dumbass Omar, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh my god. You know, fuck you. I ain't saying it. Nah, for real. Let's talk about shit. There ain't really much to talk about besides like
You know, there are a
being in
lot to
quarantine for
talk
like
about.
7 years.
um, One thing we can't talk about. Okay, another thing, a topic I kind of wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Days Gone, Days Gone 2, and Sony's idiotic, just not even just plain out idiotic decision.
Mhm.
And it's not just with Days Gone. I'm very scared how Sony is heading, and I feel like them canceling Days Gone and them wanting to focus on more heavy hitting games like God of War and Spider-Man, which
Mhm. Mhm.
awesome games, amazing stories. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
not I'm again, and those are big money makers for them. Obviously,
They
those are their
are.
two probably like I think at the moment would be their two biggest IPs, is Spider-Man, God of War. So obviously they want to, crank, make focus on games like that, games that make them the most money. But
Yeah.
from a creative standpoint, it's really honestly frustrating because yes, was Days Gone a perfect game? No, hell no,
No.
no. I would say the game actually, even now, even though I love the game or like the game, it still tolerates me at times. Honestly, I would rate the story like a C plus or a C minus because there are certain things that I don't like, and the first like couple hours of the game are pretty like bad,
Mhm.
and some mechanics are clunky here. This is that, and that's clunky. But again, it had potential, and it wasn't like the game was a complete flop. The game made a profit. The game, I think, what was it? I think it was like the highest selling zombie game of that weekend, or it made a profit. And
Mhm.
yeah, it had a long development, but when you look at it, that's really impressive from Sony Bend because Sony Bend, as I've said before, and my with other people, Sony Bend was just a studio who made um PS Vita games, basically. They just like helped make like fucking Uncharted Vita games, and that's all they did. And I always found it interesting that they could turn that and make a AAA zombie game. And was it perfect? No, but it had potential, and there was a lot of people who wanted a sequel. And they could have fixed so many of the problems from the first game into for the sequel and get better and better, get better. Again, this is what I like to call and my friend Jordan pointed this out. Shout out to him, but he was like, it's first game syndrome. You know what I mean? For
Yeah.
instance, look at I'm trying to think of a game. Look at Batman Arkham Asylum. Again, I know. Listen, I don't hate Arkham Asylum. I love Arkham Asylum, but when you compare that from a gameplay standpoint to Arkham City and Arkham Knight, it's the honestly it's the weakest out of the trilogy in terms of that. But guess what? They got better and better and better. Or look at games like The Witcher, which got really good by its third game. Not every game is gonna be like massive is gonna be a giant massive hit by the time by its first game. And Sony used to be a company that used to like that's one thing I always appreciate about Sony is that they took risk. Days Gone was a risk, and them not realizing that a sequel could actually be out really good if you fix a lot of the problems that the first game had. It could be really good, and honestly, Days Gone could have been one of your biggest in my opinion, one of your biggest franchises. It could have been up there with God of War. Honestly, if you gave it a chance, but they didn't. And Sony's all about. I saw this tweet. I saw this tweet. I saw this tweet, and it perfectly to me encapsulates my thoughts on Sony right now. Sony is getting too high off of their own farts and off of their own success, and they can't even see like when they got something good or when there's a potential for something. They don't want to take the risk on it, and they just shuffle it aside to focus on games that are good but at the same time, but it's at the cost of like messing up other people's visions or messing up other games that could like potentially be something special. But Sony doesn't want to see that, and I like Sony, but it's frustrating, and I don't blame a lot of the people from Sony that are going to fucking Microsoft, because honestly, to me, this is kind of a little bit ridiculous.
And it sucks that
Anyway,
they're not attending at E3, which also makes me really sad.
honestly, I mean, they've pulled out E3 before. Plenty of game studios do. There could be multiple reasons, but right now it's just Sony's not
Kind of
making.
bums.
I
Kind
would
of
say
bums. Kind of
they're not.
bums.
I would say they're not making the right decisions. I would say.
Oh
All right.
yes.
Any other
Oh,
topics?
huh, well, chilling. Let's talk about our favorite topic: games.
Oh
I,
yes.
I, I, I got a topic.
All right, Omar, go.
Go right ahead, Omar.
As long as it isn't some
Two
fucking
letters.
stupid.
VR.
What
VR?
what about VR,
Like, what do
brother?
you mean? Like, yeah. What about you? Yeah, what about VR?
All
What
right.
about it?
Like, what's your opinion on VR? Like,
Obviously, they're they're dope as hell, bro. I mean, yeah,
yeah,
it could fuck you up if you're like motion sickness, and yeah, yeah, that's a problem. But hey, man, the Oculus Quest 2, bro. Hey, that's pretty good, brother. If you
dude,
ask me.
VR is taking such a big impact on like the world right now, especially with the pandemic going on. The Olympics just announced that they're introducing their first ever VR sports competitions, bro.
Oh,
Like that's just gonna be insane. But I think
okay.
it's a bad idea, you know.
Hmm.
What makes you if people can hack a game to be better, what makes you think people aren't gonna hack in like the virtual Olympics to win a gold medal? You know,
Ah,
that's just
yeah,
my opinion.
yeah. I mean, hell, you're not wrong. That's, jeez. Yeah, I guess they could.
Yeah, but I have another opinion on VR games. In my opinion, in my opinion, like VR games honestly have the potential to be something really great. Problem is, you can still tell VR games still have like severe
A long way
clunkiness
to
about
go.
them.
Yeah.
A very long way to go. Very long way to go. You know what I mean? They're still clunky. A lot of them, a lot of things need to be worked out, but I feel if eventually, I think they'll get to. I feel like you guys probably thought this before, but I feel like eventually, maybe possibly one day, they might take over or become like more mainstream than like the games we have now.
Yes.
Third
I
like
feel like
third person, first person games. You know what I mean? I
like
feel like they
VR is
might
gonna
take over that.
be what I'm scared with VR is that it might replace console in a type of way. Like there might be consoles that come on with their own VR, but
Hmm.
there's already VRs out there that you don't even need a PC for, like the Oculus Quest
Quest 2.
2, you know?
And I'm pretty sure the
You don't need a
Oculus,
Mm,
PC for
I'm
that.
pretty sure the
I feel like
Oculus Quest also, like the first one, also had it, I think.
yeah, but the Oculus Quest 2 is a more advanced, it's a
Yeah,
better
more
one,
advanced. Yeah.
obviously. But
Hmm.
yeah, you guys ever watched the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah,
mm,
I feel like we might come to a world where like
that happens.
that's gonna happen. Like it's not the concept where it's like, oh, you know, the world, but it's like everybody's gonna be using a VR one day.
Mm.
Like nobody's gonna want to travel anymore. They can just
mm,
do it from their house. It's like we are going through a pandemic, and you know nobody wants to go outside.
mm.
Oh, it's
It's
scary to
true.
think about, brother. It's scary to think about.
Yeah,
That is scary to
it
think about.
is.
We gotta see
But
Oh
I,
shit.
we let the robots take over, or that code. Oh, I can't even say. You can't even say that word without getting like banned or some shit on YouTube anymore. The C word.
It's scary.
yeah.
Just go, just go, just go, just go. That was a sawtooth.
Honestly, like as long like I feel like eventually VR game. I am kind of worried about that, but again, like let's look at it. Let's look at it from this kind of point of view. Let's look at it like this. When our parents or people or kids growing up in the 90s, they had stuff like the Atari and stuff like that, or N64. They had stuff like that, right? Where you didn't even put a disc in, or you couldn't even go into like a store that was a part of the console's network where you can download games. That wasn't there. But we have that, so we're used to that kind of game. My whole thing um, is that like honestly, that's just this thing with technology and the world in general. It's gonna move forward, and we're just gonna have to, I feel, deal with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Like I can pretty much speak for everyone that's in this party right
Hmm.
now. We all love game. We all love games.
Oh, yeah, I love games.
Whether it be for a different reason, we all love gaming.
Yep.
Mm,
And hell, dude,
But
gaming like nowadays, Omar. it's put quite a lot of successful people, like for instance,
Yeah,
Dr.
but
Lupo, Ninja, and all that.
yeah, but they were there from the start.
Yeah, they were there from the start, and they had patience.
Yeah, and I'm gonna touch on a topic where if you were there from like I don't know your guys' gaming, when you guys started, what you started on.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
let's touch
I
on
st
that. Let's touch on that.
all
Our
right.
What was your
first
first
game,
console? First
The
console, first game you
original.
ever played.
the original Xbox, and it was Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original Xbox.
Okay.
Oh.
That, and I also yeah, I had a PlayStation 2 for a little while,
Hmm.
and it was like the SpongeBob the movie game.
Here, yeah, let's just take turns of
Battle of
like what you
Bikini. No,
started
no, no,
on
no,
and
no.
then what you are on
Yep,
now.
Battle of the Bikini
Just go
Bottom.
up like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the first game and console you ever played, and then just keep moving up from there. What was your second console, your third, and then up until whatever you have now, And then we'll go
All
from
right.
you
Yeah,
and
yeah,
see
yeah,
what
yeah.
you do.
Okay.
All right. All right. You want me to go first?
Hmm.
Yeah, 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 go right ahead.
All right. So I obviously touched upon it. It was the original Xbox because I forgot. I get my dad got it from a friend, and there were a couple games with it. There was only like a few. Um, and one of them was the original OG Star Wars Battlefront 2 from I believe 2005. And me and my brother played that a lot, but to the point to where I'm the one who played it more just by myself. And then for a while I didn't play games. And then I kinda had like and I also had a PlayStation 2 and I played like the SpongeBob game, but even after that and there's a couple of Crash games, but after that, nothing. I didn't have any I didn't really play consoles for like up until I didn't really get big into consoles up until yeah, second I was in second grade and I had my PS3 for the first time and there was Marvel vs. Capcom 3 MotorStorm, and the real game, the game that really made me love and appreciate games, was the first Red Dead Redemption and The Walking Dead Telltale Season 1. Those games always hold a special place in my heart because, especially the first Red Dead, because that's the game that really got like an emotion out of me and made me love games. And then I had the PlayStation 3 for a while, and then I moved. Then 4 years ago, I moved up to a PlayStation 4. Played all these amazing games, and yeah, basically that's where I am now. So
Okay.
past almost like 10, yeah, since I was like fucking four, babe, kinda, yeah.
All right.
All right,
Nice, nice, nice.
who's going next?
Omar, you wanna go?
Hugo, you can go next.
Really?
Yeah.
Me? Well, I don't have nothing else to say, but I'm gonna say what I can remember. I say the Nintendo 64, right? And then I was like, I was like, dude, I enjoyed the hell out of Super Mario 64, dude. It was so nice. Oh my God, it's like probably my favorite game on that console. Like it was just really nice. And then later, bro, seeing people like speedrun the game, that's also impressive. Like doing all these like tricks, like these bugs or glitches, and like 80% runs. Like those are really fun to watch and they're really dope. Uh, Going
Mm,
forward, I say the Xbox One, the Warriors. I love the game and I love the movie. Love the movie a lot.
Oh yeah,
Warriors,
Warriors.
come out to play.
Hey, yay, bro! That movie's so good, bro. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Bro, I always watch that movie whenever I have free time, bro. I love it, bro. And then the game, yeah, it's a good game though. I enjoy it. And then
Wasn't that wasn't that game made by
Rockstar.
Rockstar, right?
Yep, it was made by Rockstar. Yep.
Yeah.
And then going forward, I say the PS2. I don't remember what game though, but I do remember playing that console. In the PS3, I played Black Ops 2, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, uh, uh, Prime games, man. At their time. Oh, and Black Ops 1. I can't forget Black Ops 1. Can't forget it. And then now PS4, and my top favorite games, bro, on PS4 is Red Dead Redemption 2,
Mm-hmm.
Horizon. Well, right now Horizon Zero Dawn for now. And not a lot of people. I mean, y'all might not agree on me with this, but I enjoyed The Last of Us Part Two. I enjoyed the hell out of that game. Um,
From from both story and game, or just like one or the other? Because I have some hot
just
takes. 'Cause I have some things about that game.
okay. Yeah, I say the gameplay, right? The story, yeah. Just I like the story. The ending, though, not a big fan of the ending, bro. Not a big fan.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
a big
the
fan.
ending is low key kind of dog water.
Kind of dog water, I know. It's spooky, man.
But I mean, all right, all right. I fully understand and like get from where you're talking about, and
Mhm.
I understand it, and but the gameplay is awesome from what I've seen. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
story, honestly, I think is kind of dog water. I don't understand how you can have a story about my. This is my opinion. I don't understand how you can have a story, right? That's about revenge, but like the person who got her revenge, basically, when you think about it, does get away
Abby.
to an extent. Yeah,
Yep.
and Ellie comes home and she loses her girlfriend, loses her like fucking family that she just got, basically
Mhm.
loses her fingers, can't play the guitar anymore, and is basically lonely. So it's weird when you're like, um, it's weird when you go, oh well, this matters or this is bad, don't do this, but then yet you excuse one character for and let that character get away.
Yeah, it's dumb when
Hmm.
you think about it. Yeah, man. Well, as I said, I love the gameplay, the story, but not the ending. I didn't like the ending at all. It, I don't like everything you said,
All
Jalen,
right.
is basically what I believe too. Yeah, and yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's pretty much it for me.
All
Any
right.
other? All
Whose
right, well
turn?
let's talk business, gentlemen.
It's like
The
business,
Return of
man.
the King. Hey, bro, I didn't even get my turn, bro.
All right, what was your turn?
Oh no, I started on a PlayStation 4 back in 1999.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. You're
Okay,
old, man.
stupid ass,
Damn,
dumb
bro.
That
ass.
was ahead of your time. No,
I
okay,
didn't know you
okay.
had the PlayStation 4 back then.
Back
No,
then.
okay. Okay. Let me start from the
Damn, bro.
beginning.
You're
My
you're you're crazy,
my
dude.
You're
first
big, bro.
Damn, bro. You're
big dick energy.
Damn.
damn,
Alright,
bro. I wish
no,
I was like
Damn,
sorry.
you,
bruh.
man. I wish I
That
was
shit
like you.
crazy, bruh.
Guys.
I wish I was like you, man.
Bro,
Damn.
I wish I was immortal, bro.
Alright, no. Alright. Okay,
Old ass nigga.
shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Jalen. Jalen.
Hey,
Jalen.
don't. Hey,
Jalen, you're
don't turn.
fucking. Jalen, you're older than me, bro.
By like a year. Fuck.
Alright, okay.
You just
Let me
said you
start.
were
Alright,
playing the PS4 in 1999. I don't want to hear it, bro.
alright,
That shit.
okay. Jesus Christ. Let me tell my story.
Alright,
I gotta
go.
set the scenery.
Go.
Go on, Omar.
Once
Go on.
upon a time, there was a young boy.
Oh, great. One of these
I'm
shits.
just playing.
Okay. No.
Nah,
Go
I
on. Go on.
started on the Nintendo GameCube that we got for Christmas, me and my siblings, from
Okay.
my mom.
Okay.
And I remember specifically where she bought it from. She bought it from. You ever been to San Fair, Hugo?
I I always go there whenever I have the chance.
That's where she got it. And I remember specifically because we never really like had the money to like afford any of the like newer
Uh-huh.
consoles or
Don't
anything
turn
like
this into a
that.
depressing story, please.
So she bought us the Nintendo GameCube, and there was two games in specific that like I would always play, and it was Mario Kart Double Dash and Metroid Prime.
Okay.
That's why I tell you guys, like I love Mario, I love Metroid because it's like the two games I ever played, like the
Hmm.
first two games I ever played. And
Jalen,
then
Jalen,
later
okay,
on,
Jalen, was
like
that a voice crack when you did that?
No.
Okay, because it
no,
sounded like a
it's
voice
just
crack to
Jalen.
me for a second, though.
Uh, Later on in the fucking couple years past, we was back at the 7 Mile. My mom gave us a choice. She was like, "You guys want an Xbox 360 or a Wii?" And get this, we were like very young at the time. This was when like the 360 just came out. I remember my mom got like a promotion at her job or something, and she like wanted to like give me and my brother like something to enjoy. And so we ended up deciding on a Wii, which was like the best decision we've ever made.
Okay.
And from there, like the first game I ever played on the Wii was Call of Duty 1, bro.
Oh, dude.
Like
Okay, I ain't gonna lie,
I don't know
Omar. The
what console you guys ever
mechanics
played
for
Call of Duty
Call of
1,
Duty on the Wii,
but
bro.
Call of
For
Duty
me,
1,
I played Modern Warfare 3 on the Wii. Eh,
nah. I played Call of Duty Black Ops 1 on the Wii, and that was the first ever COD I've ever played.
on the Wii.
And yeah,
Did you okay?
on the Wii.
Did you have the gun accessory for the Wii controller?
No, we never got that until later on.
Oh, okay, dude. Cause if you got in that earlier, bro, oh my god, it would have been the best. Would have been
Yeah,
the
no.
best.
Yeah, like that's another reason why I like love the Call of Duty games because it's like it was like from the get-go when I started playing it, I loved it. Like there's a reason why I buy all the Call of Duties every year. Even though I always say when I rage, I'm like, oh, fuck this game. I'm never gonna buy the next game. Like, there's just something about it that like brings me back, whether it be the campaign or like just the multiplayer in general. And then from the Wii, we went to the original Xbox
Okay.
that we got from a garage sale. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that? I get how Omar's like telling a story, and I hear Jalen just say some shit.
And I saw a certain person's story.
Oh, Jose.
Ah,
Hey, don't say his
hey,
name. He
don't say the
follows
name.
Oh,
dumb.
Oh my.
Oh, well now he
Eee.
knows.
Well, now he
Thanks,
knows.
Omar.
he'll never know. He'll never know. All right.
Thanks,
Anyway, fucking
Omar.
continue.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks,
Fucking
man.
Shh.
dumbass Omar, back
Don't
at
make
it
such
again.
a
Let him
big
finish
deal.
his
He might
story.
skip over this part. All right.
Okay, buddy.
From the original Xbox, we ended up
Uh
giving
huh.
the Xbox to my cousin because my brother bought a 360 off of his friend,
Uh huh.
Hmm.
and that's a reason why I like really appreciate my brother because even though we like grew up like not like with a lot of money, he always like
Had you?
he had my back. He knew I loved gaming from the get go.
Mm.
Like he always tells me this. He's like I like my brother loves gaming,
Oh shit.
but I'm a much bigger gamer than he ever was or ever will be.
Hmm.
And that's why, like, that's something I really appreciated from him because he told me he was like, the only reason I got this was because I know you wanted one. He could have saved up to buy himself like a pair of Jordans or something, but
All right.
he got us a console.
All right. Well, that's what. That's why. Yeah, siblings are fucking honestly the best, or
Yeah.
at least I mean, I love my siblings to death. Honestly, I said this before, but I love my siblings almost more than like not to knock my parent, mom and dad, because I do love my mom and dad,
Hmm.
but like but I love my brother and sister more because they were always like there for me a lot of the time more so than like my parents were, and they still try their best to try to be there for me, even though in their life they have kids and they just have their own stuff going on, so there's obviously it's hard for them to try to constant
Yeah,
help
that's
me out.
another.
But
We
yeah,
we can talk about that topic afterwards, but like,
yeah. Continue. I'm sorry for cutting you. I'm sorry, but yeah,
you're good.
you.
You're good.
All right.
Like I
Yeah.
understand you were just trying to
Yeah.
from that 360 or it broke. Like my sisters dropped it. So I
Oh.
went like the topic of you know how you went without gaming
Mm,
for a while as well.
mm,
And I bought an they I got an iPad for Christmas or like a Samsung tablet, and that's what I used to like play mobile games on because we didn't have a console at the time.
mm,
And then my mom bought us another 360 like a year before the Xbox One came out. like she bought it pre-owned because like I didn't have a console. She bought it for me for like it was supposed to be for like a Christmas present, like from Santa. But
Mhm.
my brother like told me he's like, "Hey, bro, like fuck that shit. We about to play Black Ops 2 with my cousin." So
Mhm.
like that's when I found out Santa wasn't real. And then from there, I sort of just like got an Xbox One that I saved up for. And then up until like eighth grade summer, like eighth grade, like the ceremony, my
Mhm.
sister bought me a PS4, and then that's where like I met most of like you guys. Like Riley introduced me to like Dom, and like Daniel introduced me to you guys and stuff like that. And
Well,
then like everything
I
else was
remember
history.
a lot. No, wait, no. I remember how I met you. It was no, because we had the same science class, and I was already friends with Alonzo, and then me and I was kind of sat by you guys at lunch. That's how I met you. That's how I met you.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
just went
yeah.
back.
I knew you guys
Yeah,
previously, but like that's how I like started to like play video games with you guys, and it sort
yeah,
of just like built up because it's like I met this group of people that had the same interests as me,
mm, yeah,
that like nobody else that I hung out around, like anybody else that I hung out around was either talking about like trying to go get a girlfriend or like, oh, what type of pair of shoes you got on. Like that's not me. Like I'd rather
mm,
find out, hey, what's your favorite video game than what's your favorite pair of Jordans.
mm,
But
yeah,
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 that's my fucking origin story.
yeah. I think yeah, Ju said his.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another thing, yeah, just yeah. Honestly, that's what I kind of just like. Honestly, I've been in groups of friends before, but this is like my first real time in being like a group of like tight knit friends. You know what I mean? I have like friends that no offense to you guys or anybody else in the lot or like anybody else because I known you guys for years, but like honestly, and shout out to Jordan. I know you're subscribed to this podcast, but yeah, that's why I'm also kind of calling you out. But and like Jordan, for instance, like you guys are like my close friends, but like he is like on another tier, and like I hope you guys like
Yeah,
get what
yeah,
I'm
I
like trying to
understand.
say.
Like
Yeah, yeah,
everybody
yeah.
It's
has that friend,
it's
but like mine's gonna be a
I've known
certain
him since I
person.
was yeah
He's like
I
your
known him since I
OG,
was like
like
five.
OG best friend.
Yeah, yeah. I've known him since I was five. We've known
Yeah,
each other
he's
for
just
like
day one.
12,
That's just your
13
day
years.
one. Everybody's
Yeah,
got
that's
that person.
yeah. It's a different vibe, but like it's good to like find other people that share the same interests that me and him do that I'd never really because I only really talked about it with him. And for instance, I love my brother, but my brother isn't he knows some of the stuff I like, but he's not super like in the know. I'm talking like this motherfucker thought Spider-Man was in DC. That's how much of like blind this man is. That's how blind he was. I remember I was playing a Spider-Man game. This motherfucker looked at me and goes, "Hey, Spider-Man in DC, right?" And that's not the worst thing. That's not the worst thing. I was watching
Oh.
Avengers. I was
Oh
watching the first
no.
Avengers movie, and in the living room, he walks up, he's like, "Why isn't the Justice League coming out and helping?" Yeah, That's how. Hey, Gavin, if you do watch this, listen, bro. I love you. I'm sorry, but
Basically, just called him out,
listen,
bro.
you're smarter than me in a lot of levels and a lot of especially things in life. But like when it comes to comic books or like movies or shows or gaming, you're kind of dog water, doo doo water. I love you, bro. But like, yeah. But
Yeah.
honestly, I have those moments where like somebody you love says something really like stupid, or like, and then you just look at them like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I
Word.
mean? Like they just like like you can't believe like how dumb it sounds, but they don't know, but you know, and it's just that kind of like weird awkwardness.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I love you, Evan. No offense, I love you. But back to what I was saying is like it's good to find other things and honestly to be honest like Omar I always viewed Omar as like my friend even like when we first met and everything right but like I never really considered you like a close friend up until like like this year basically or last year you know what I mean no offense
Yeah.
to you it's just like but
That's
there was a period in time where like I again some personal stuff had in my life I'm obviously don't want to get into that but happened and I wasn't just really. I mean, I talked to my friends. I talked to my friends here or there. Like obviously, I talked to Alonzo, but the only time when I was really social was when I was at school. That
Yeah.
was that was it. And obviously, after eighth grade, I got to a little better spot. You know, my little brothers were born. I moved in with my dad. Things started changing up for me, and that's when I started opening up more. And you know what I mean. And it's good that because like I think I think a lot of people, maybe not everybody, but there are a lot of people who belong in certain like belong in groups, and I feel like there's like a group of people out there for everybody or for most
Yeah.
people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's so many different people in the world. It's not that hard to find like a group
Mm,
that fits in with you, like your type of
mm.
personality. Like
For instance,
nowadays,
like
everybody's
yeah,
different. Like
exactly.
there's like many different characteristics that like this year, last year, it's been fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's,
Like
yeah, no,
so
it's
much shit's been going on. Like especially like and here like I know many people are gonna be like, oh yada yada yada. What do you know about this topic? Like the riots that happened down in Kenosha or Wisconsin or whatever.
mm-hmm.
We live there, so we have
Yeah,
first-hand experience of what the fuck happened here.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's weird.
Whatever you
It's
guys see on the news is totally different than what was actually happening. We were on like curfew for like 2 weeks straight. Like
yeah,
shit was crazy, bro. Like roads were
shit was
blocked.
yikes. Yeah,
We
yikes. It
had to
was
be
yikes.
at our houses by like 7 or 8. If you
Yeah,
got caught out, you were like, boom, arrested. Like
yeah,
that shit was so weird and and it like you see movies and like news about it, but it's different than actually experiencing it yourself.
it's different. And listen, again, what? All right, I'm not trying to get too political. I know the whole Jacob Blake thing. I'm not
Mm,
trying to, break like pour bring up like old wounds. And obviously, I'm gonna say this, what happened to him was wrong. I feel like that cop shouldn't have got off. I feel like again that's total bullshit. But when that happened and the riots were happening, and then people that didn't live in Kenosha, people who lived across the state, were saying, "Oh, well, what's a big deal? Why do you care?" And it's like, well, you don't really understand when you don't live, when you never even been in. For instance, like a lot of this was coming from motherfuckers who never even been in Wisconsin. Never even been in Kenosha, doesn't know the landscape of Kenosha. It can take, you can drive, if you get in your car right now, Omar, you can
hmm
drive across town in like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
I can
it's
drive from downtown where the lake is up to Best Buy in less than 20 minutes. That's how small fucking Kenosha is. And the fact that people from out of state, like
came
not
in
even out of
and
city, like if they're coming from Milwaukee or something, but out
mm,
of state or coming here just to fuck shit up, that shit actually made me mad because it's like I understand you want to like um
you're
speak
mad.
your mind or like
Yeah.
make a statement, but
But
like
and also to what again, like what really got,
destroying.
yeah, what got to me, I'm sorry for cutting up, what really
Yeah,
fucking
you're good.
pissed me off was the fact of like it wasn't even, again, I'm not trying to say this should happen to like white people again. Like this shouldn't happen to anybody or any community. I feel like that's wrong. But the fact that it was happening in predominantly like black and brown community, where guess what? I've as somebody who, again, we know the landscape of Kenosha, and Omar, you live like in that area, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You
Mhm.
like
Let,
that's
let, let me
the landscape.
yeah let me touch on that topic. Before I moved to where I am now,
Mm,
I used to live in this type of neighborhood where when the riots were happening, um, like the people made an announcement saying that they were gonna go to this type of area, and that's where I was living at the time. And
mm,
like, I've I don't want to be like, oh, I'm a tough ass motherfucker, but like a lot of shit doesn't scare me. Like
mm-hmm,
there's a certain type of category, but like that day, I remember one of my friends, like one of my closest friends, texted me. Like I'm not gonna say his name or anything. He texted
mm,
me and he was like, "Hey," like multiple people were texting me because they knew where I lived. They're like, "Hey, bro, like a lot
Mm,
of people are saying that they're gonna go to your neighborhood and like trash the fuck out the place." And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, so like stay safe, my guy." Like, and like I've never really felt like that type of fear go through me because
mm,
it's like I'm not the only one just here. It's like my mom, my
your
stepdad,
family,
my younger
your
sister.
family. Mm,
I I remember my mom
exactly.
also heard about it on her like Facebook and shit, and my stepdad was to a point where he almost bought a gun.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
The day
Uh,
comes, like they warned this shit about like a week ago. Like one of my friends, he was like, "Hey, bro," like, cause like he lived on the same block as me, so he was like, "Hey, you know, my mom just like heard like what the fuck is happening. Like they're gonna come through our neighborhood and trash the fuck out the place." The day
Mm,
comes, bro, and like I'm so fucking like paranoid that like curfew happens that day. Everybody's gonna come outside and trash the fuck out the place.
mm,
Luckily, nothing ever happened.
mm,
Luckily, it was just a rumor. Um, but like it was a rumor that got so big because they were targeting three major areas, and there were one of them was like my neighborhood, like my block.
mm,
Luckily, it didn't happen to my neighborhood or the other two neighborhoods that were happening. That like they
mm.
threatened to do it. Like nothing serious really happened. Like
Right.
they ended up like sending the National Guard to like that's another thing people don't understand. Like that they see on the news. Like that shit was so serious. They brought the motherfucking National Guard up in this bitch.
Mm,
When I was
yeah.
at work, you'd see Humvees going one after the other, blocking the roads. Like that shit was so serious, and like people view it in a different like
different perspective.
perspective. Like the news cuts out some. I don't want to say most, like almost like that's what the fucking news is. Like that's what media is. They only
Mm,
show what is interesting, but they don't really show the whole thing. It's like we live here, like we have firsthand
exactly.
experience. Like the buildings that were burnt down were black and brown owned businesses.
Exactly.
People had to put up signs that said, "Oh, families live upstairs of this building," just so that they wouldn't get burned down. They burnt down a fucking building with the family still inside.
Right.
Like who the fuck does that?
Exactly. Yeah, it's
I know Kenosha people didn't do that because if you're from Kenosha and you did that shit, you're like fucked up, dude. Like actually, because like you live here,
you'd hurt your own people basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you know what the fuck goes on around here. Like especially if you grew up here. Like I'm not from here. Like like I guess you could say, but I didn't move here till I was like 5. I was born
Mm,
in California. We didn't move here till I was like 5.
mhm.
We ended
Yeah.
up staying because my younger sister was born.
Mm,
But like I grew up here.
right. Yeah, yeah,
Like and to see the place I grew up in get almost destroyed, and especially like downtown where it's mostly black and brown. Like the community down there, that's just fucked up, dude. Like that actually made me super mad because it's like y'all are just destroying black and brown like communities, businesses, and it's like, and I'm not saying you guys should be destroying things or anything, like, but y'all wanted to make a statement, and y'all did, but y'all did it in the wrong place,
yeah. Yeah.
And at the wrong time.
Yeah.
for real.
Just yeah. I mean, but again, like, I don't know. Stuff like that, you gotta like. Again, it sucks, and you know what? Like that, and for me, it hurts because when you look at the, especially the area again, I don't pray this about any. I don't. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't want this to be in a white neighborhood or any neighborhood.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't. I don't.
and
Because
and
again,
like,
it's destroying
yeah,
people's shit. I don't. I'm not. never gonna be a fan. Especially like if it was like a Target, I would have been like, it sucks for the workers, but not the corporation. This is something completely different where it affects the workers, the owners, and even to a point, the community
Hmm.
as a whole. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Let me touch like I'm gonna just point this straight out. I don't hate anyone or anything. Like that's just my opinion. It's fucked up, like what they did, and it's like I wish the media would touch on the topic more. Where it's like,
Hmm.
bro, how do I explain this? But either way, it's like if y'all wanted to make a statement, there's other ways to make a statement than destroying the fuck out the place. Like
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah. No,
peacefully
I
protest,
understand.
please.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I've been to a protest with my cousins, but we did it peacefully.
Hmm.
Like it's sad what happened, you know. Like I'm all, you know, I support BLM, like 100% do,
Well, we all, yeah,
because it's
we
like
all.
yeah.
what happened. Like I don't want to touch on the topic because it's like it's in the past. It's a very sad topic, and it's like there's many different emotions that go towards that
Again.
topic.
Well, again, even though it happened in the past, it's happened, but it's still happening. It just
Yeah, yeah,
shit.
yeah. No, that's what I
It
mean.
just
But it's like
more
I don't
shit
want
just
to touch
happened
on it
last
because
week.
it's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
want to
understand.
touch on it because it's like,
Yeah, it's fresh, fresh wound.
yeah, and it's
I
like
understand it.
I
Yeah.
don't want to touch on it because it's like there's many different opinions, many different emotions that go towards that topic, and I don't want to offend anyone. And I'm sorry if I did, but
Mm,
like there's different ways to like protest, and I know that like some of them might not work, but some of them are better options than others.
mm-hmm,
Like that whole rioting that happened, like I know you guys did it because you guys wanted like to be heard and everything, but it's like there was better options in my opinion. I understand you guys wanted to make a statement, but it's like I'm
yeah.
more of
No,
a Martin Luther King peaceful protest
peaceful,
guy
peaceful. Yeah.
than like a go like
Just going towards violence,
a violence. Yeah, like
violent protest.
because if you give them a reason to make yourself look bad,
Then violence is, well,
like violence is a reason. Like oh, if people see
you're
oh
gonna be hated for.
they're creating violence, yada yada yada, they're bad. No, like if you don't give them any options, like if you were to peacefully protest, it's like oh they're not doing anything. Like they're not
Mm-hmm,
doing anything bad. They're doing something for a good cause. Like
mm-hmm.
it,
Yeah,
to
no,
make the long
yeah, I
story
see what you mean.
short, I love BLM and I support you guys, but like the rioting wasn't.
All right. Listen, and this has been pointed out before, but and this also been also pointed out by one of the best comedians out there, Andrew Schultz. But he pointed this out, and he
Andrew
was like,
Schultz.
"There's a different there's a difference between the organization and the movement. I am all for the movement, but not the organization. If you catch my drift."
Yeah.
The
Hmm.
organization is I would consider negative BLM. It's weird. It's weird because it's like they're the same. They're the same. Almost like they have the same name, right? Imagine
Hmm.
like there's two McDonald's, right? There's two fucking McDonald's or two like fucking Krogers, right?
Hmm.
But one Kroger is like a fucking hardware shop, while the other one is like a regular grocery store. You know what I mean? They have
Yeah.
the same name, but when you walk into them, they're two different like things, and you
Yes.
can't treat them like they're the same thing.
Hmm. But like I said, I'm not. I've been trying to avoid the media. I'm not gonna lie. Like what's ever happening on right now, like it's very sad. Like I do get a glimpse of it scrolling through like social media, but it's like I want to. I don't want to necessarily like not keep away from it, but it's like
Hmm.
like the saying says, history repeats itself, and
Well,
it's like
history.
it
Well,
is.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. History will always repeat itself unless people do something to stop it from
Yes.
doing that.
Hmm.
Because here's the thing.
And
Yeah, we're going. Hold up. Wait,
I'll,
I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
I we're
I'll
taking
be
a
back.
short bathroom break. I'll be back.
Yep.
Well, uh, well, ladies and gentlemen, before they came back, I'm gonna say some few things. Um, if you are a PlayStation user and you haven't already, get Horizon Zero Dawn. It's completely free in the store. You don't need PS Plus or anything. It's completely free. I recommend buying it. It's a really good game. It's really fun too. But no buts. Um, but I just wish like, well, for instance, Horizon Zero Dawn. I just wish like older games like that are almost like Horizon Zero Dawn are free because well they could do pretty good, but then again they're probably scary because they won't get like much profit. But that's it's very good that it's free because it's a really fun game. Yeah, that is my message before they come back. So we're just gonna wait here till they come back, then they come back.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back. I just
Server
told
direct.
yeah, I just told a few things about the Horizon Zero Dawn being completely free in the store while you were gone.
Uh,
Yeah, gotta do a little intermission though.
some fucking elevator music.
While I'm talking down or we're talking. uh, but yeah, man. Oh,
Hello.
Jalen, welcome back.
I am back.
While you both of y'all were gone, I was telling them about Horizon Zero Dawn being completely free in the store.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's weird. It's weird that it's free. I don't know. It's still off-putting to me.
I know it's very shocking, but hey, I told them if you are a PlayStation user and you own a place, oh well, yeah, if you're a PlayStation user, I recommend do downloading the game Horizon Zero Dawn. It's free in the store. You don't need PS Plus or anything. It's a really good game. It's God, the story's good too. But yeah, play it for yourself.
don't spoil anything because
Yeah,
I just started playing it.
I won't. If you want to play it and if you don't like it,
Well, fuck you.
yes. What? No. But
Alright, nah. Okay,
that's
away
simply
from
your
the.
opinion. I wouldn't go against you. I'll just be
Do
like,
you
oh, you must have a reason why. But other than that,
do
get
you
the
want to go
game. It's
back to
free.
that
It's good.
topic we were talking about, Jalen, or do you want to move forward and?
Well, all right. Here's the thing. Oh, well, let's brush it. Let's talk about it a little bit, because I kind of want to get my, because you said about history repeating itself, and you're not
Oh
wanting to say
yeah, I forgot.
anything. All right. History again. What do we learn when we learn about history? History always repeats itself, and we seemingly will never learn from our past. You know what I mean? And sadly, that sucks. We can go in, for instance, George Washington again. George Washington said something that's very to be kind of funny, right? And he was like, a normal. He like when he left office, he left a note because all presidents usually leave a note before they leave, right? Every president, it's a tradition. Every president does
Yeah.
it. His last word was like one of his last things he said was like, "Hey, I don't want there to be a two-party system because it's just gonna fuck us over, and we're not gonna basically to paraphrase, we're not gonna get anywhere, or we're always gonna find ourselves in conflict if we have a two-party system." And what happened? That happened
We
again.
got a lot of
Now, again,
conflicts.
listen, I agree with the right, but again, I'm a social libertarian. I'm a left-leaning, so I'm more on the left, and so I don't obviously agree with everything the right says. But yeah, I definitely see that because both sides, especially nowadays, are so malicious towards each other, and they want to feed their audience. They don't want to feed their audience the truth. They want to feed their audience
What their audience wants to hear.
yeah, what they want to hear, and what the other side views as their truth, but it's not looking at it, because both sides want to act like it's black and white, basically. But back to what you were saying, how you don't want to, what was it? You don't want to like, you don't want to talk about it or you don't want to hear it. And I'm not judging you for what you want to
It's
do.
not
Again,
I
that,
don't want to
but
talk
no,
about
but
it or I don't want to hear it,
yeah,
but it's like such a sensitive topic
yeah,
to
no,
me
I know,
and
I
such a like
understand, but
emotional topic that I try
mhm,
to stay away from it because if I get too in depth with it,
you get
I'm
too
gonna say
absorbed into it.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's what I'm gonna my piece on that, and I'm not judging you for you guys. Obviously, it's your thing, and obviously, me and you would approach it very differently. But here's my thing: I feel like people not talking about it is I'm not saying you're part of the problem, but I'm just saying people in general who just be like, nah, I just don't want to talk about it, or I'm not gonna address it. That kind of helps contribute to the problem we're in now. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
yeah.
People not
Mhm.
wanting to, people not wanting to talk about it, people blah blah blah, and people just kind of wanting to shovel it under a rug. And guess what? Like
No,
I'm
I don't
not
want to
judging.
shovel it under a rock or
Yeah,
anything.
I'm no,
Here,
I
let me.
know again. I understand what you no, I get no. All right, I get understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that there's a lot of bad stuff that happened in history, like slavery, or like even stuff like in China, like even the opium crisis in China. A lot of bad shit happened in history, or redlining, or a lot of this bad stuff that happened in history. But if we ignore the context, that contributes to just no not being fixed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, like when I say I don't want to talk about it or anything, it's for a totally different reason. But like, I want to get more in depth with it on like another podcast. Like, I want to save that shit for like another episode. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Like for
understandable, understandable.
I'll
Yeah,
make
yeah,
that
I know, I get
podcast
it.
for like that specific reason. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah. Well, it'll be addressed. It'll be addressed.
mhm. But
Yeah.
yeah, like moving forward, that yeah, that's all I can say. Like moving forward, like I 100% agree with what you said. Like if we don't address the problem, what the fuck? Like if we don't address the problem is just gonna happen again. Like if you got a
It's
motherfucking leak in your sink, it's
if
just
you
gonna
don't do it,
keep
it's
getting
gonna
worse,
keep doing. It's gonna keep. Yeah, it's gonna keep happening.
and it's gonna cause more problems.
If you don't
But
address
moving
it and fix
forward,
it. Yeah.
yeah, moving forward. Anybody else got a topic?
What? All right. I guess I got a couple of topics since we were gonna talk about this last fucking damn near almost a month ago. But Godzilla versus Kong. Uh,
Mm,
listen. All right, I'm gonna say this.
mm.
This podcast has been very fucking dreary and very had we've been talking about a lot of heavy stuff. But let's talk about something light. Let's talk about let's kind of like balance it out a little bit. Let's talk about light stuff. That's
Um,
where are you guys' views on Godzilla versus Kong?
Complete and utter shit movie. Not just like I fucking love
Okay.
that movie so much, bro.
Oh yeah, the
You
movie.
know, if
Oh yeah, the
you're
movie's good.
if you're a Kong fan like me, you got
You're in
some
for a
Logic
treat. Let's just say that you're in for a
coffee.
treat.
if God, if not God, if
Well, the
King
movie's been out for
Kong
almost damn near a month.
was
Yeah, let's be
Yeah, and
real.
if you haven't
spawned.
Spoilers.
watched it by now, well, you're
Spoilers.
living
Sorry.
underneath the rock.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Spoilers, yeah.
I'm just playing.
Spoilers. It's been out for almost spoilers.
yeah.
And if you want my HBO Max password to fucking watch it because you haven't watched it yet for some reason,
Don't
hit
give
me
them
up
the
in my
erection.
DMs
Don't give
on
them the erection.
it's at 7up.com.
Alright, listen. Let's
Oh, what?
dumbass.
Shut the fuck
Alright,
up.
so yeah,
Seven
alright.
Up sponsor.
I'm coming from alright, again, I love the movie. The movie was really fun. But man, Kong was I'm not even trying to sound like a salty Kong fan, but Kong was fucking nerfed in that movie. Nerfed. Nerfed. You guys notice he dropped his axe like 30 times in that fight.
Homie didn't get nerfed.
He did get nerfed. He dropped his no. Kong is supposed to be an expert or is supposed to be really skilled at using melee weapons. Did you not watch Skull Island?
Yes, I did, but
He's highly skilled at using melee and being highly skilled at combat even when he was an adolescent.
he forgot to warm
And
up.
to
That's why.
oh my man, if Logic had its way, Kong would have won that fight. I'm not even trying to sound like a salty
Mm.
Kong fan.
And
If
Jalen,
Logic had its
I
way,
a
Kong would have.
hundred. Oh, and for those Godzilla fans, y'all had a
Godzilla
boo boo ass fucking
fanboys.
fan club. Y'all had a
On God,
poop
bro.
water
Tell
fan
me,
club.
bro. Tell me why, bro. Tell me why, bro. If let's be real, Team Godzilla, if they weren't in the movie, they wouldn't have fucking. What did they accomplish besides doing like one
Mecha
thing with
Godzilla.
Mechagodzilla? When they stopped the fucking tail from like rotating from cutting into Kong. But guess what? You know what you could have just done? You could just had while that was happening, either Kong is able to like to get out of the way so he doesn't get stabbed, or Godzilla fucking like bites the tail so Kong can like hit Mechagodzilla with the axe or whatever. You did not need, bro. At least you can make the argument with Team Kong. At least they served a purpose in the story. Team
Yep.
Godzilla didn't do anything. What were they there for? What were they there for? You had a guy, a fucking crazy guy who fucking bathed himself in bleach, and one of them didn't even want to fucking be there, and the other one was like, just took his car and was like, no, we gotta do this, we gotta be a hero,
Hey
and I'm
man, that
like,
was
bro,
Millie Bobby Brown. Hop off my girl, bro.
I'm gonna hop it on, nah, I'm gonna be real, bro. She did not mean they need to give her better material for these movies, bro. She was dog. I'm gonna be real. King of the Monsters, she was doo doo water in that, and in this, she was not as doo doo water. But that's probably because like she only had like 5 scenes.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is straight up
Nah,
facts.
no. You know what? Her dad got it worse. Her dad got the worst though. Her dad was only in like 3 scenes,
I know.
and he barely even talked. What were his lines? Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people. We don't know why. And the other one was like Madison, Madison, and the other one was like Shut up, Josh, or some shit like that. Bro was barely in the movie,
I know, dude.
Yeah.
and they disrespected Kong so fucking bad, bro. So fucking bad. Bro, Godzilla literally stepped on my boy's chest and gave him a heart attack.
I know. All right, muchachos.
I
Uh,
want to talk about
hold
something.
on, hold on,
Shut
hold
the
Alright,
on,
fuck up,
well,
hold
you.
on
Let me
on that
talk.
thought.
oh my
We are an
god.
hour and 4 minutes in.
Alright,
You want to pause?
well, do you guys wanna, like,
Omar, Omar.
continue talking about a couple?
Let's do this last topic that Omar wants to talk about, and then we shall end this podcast.
Alright, yeah, and then we'll, probably continue next week or, like, a couple weeks from now. Alright,
Or a couple months.
yeah, well, we don't have so-and-so running it right now, so
We won't tell
we'll
who
be
though.
yeah, we'll probably
Hey
be able
man,
to
I'm
crank
so
out
and so. What the fuck?
more episodes.
Hopefully, if school isn't too much of a bother right now.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, go on, Omar. What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the best game in the world right now.
What?
That is.
Minecraft.
You're about to say Roblox.
No.
Yeah, you
Bullshit.
were. Right,
Yes, you
bro.
were.
His favorite his favorite song is that one with Kanye where he's in the weird ass fucking Roblox outfit.
With Lil Pump. You're such
Yeah,
a
it's a
fucking
fucking hoe. I love it. I hate Kanye. What
You got the
I hate,
boxy
but
Yeezys.
bro, I hate, but I love Kanye so much, bro.
Kanye's
But
such a funny dude.
all right. Explain why you ex-
Why Minecraft is the best game in the
yeah,
world.
Because I
yeah.
have a
Explain.
Takashi 69 skin.
Okay,
Alright,
that's it.
we're ending this podcast right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in into this
Subscribe to me
three-man
on YouTube at
podcast.
Lift
As I
Omar,
was
if you want
saying,
me to,
ladies and gentlemen,
Omar,
thank you
I'll
for.
fucking edit it later. Yeah, does it
Alright.
feel when you get fucked up when trying to talk? Does it?
Well, ladies and
I
All
gentlemen,
didn't
right.
thank you for tuning in for this
spell Jesus.
podcast. Uh, hopefully next time in a couple weeks, or well, who knows when
Cue
we'll
in
start
the
the
exit
next one.
intro. I mean, the ending music.
Hit him. All
We
right.
don't have no ending music. No, we're not. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. Thanks.